Hi, my name is Maria de Vivo, and as I mentioned previously in other videos, I am passionate about numerology and also healing in natural ways. At home we use essential oils every day, and so I decided to combine my two passions and look at the qualities of the oils we use at home every day. Juniper Berry is one of those oils. Initially used to help my son because he suffers from nightmares. So when we diffuse the oil at night, he could sleep through the night, not nightmares, and wake up happy and refreshed. I didn't think too much of that, but then I thought to investigate a little further, and I was very surprised to see how this oil has been used for a long time. Has been found in ancient Egypt, Mesopotamian, Babylonian cultures, indicating that this oil was used, before our common era. And so, looking at the different languages, I'm going to start with Sanskrit. For today, we're going to look at Sanskrit, Spanish, Greek, and English. I'll start with Sanskrit. In Sanskrit, Juniper Berry is called Hapusha. The consonants of the name gives us the addition 24/6. This is how it is perceived. The personality number gives us the way this oil is perceived. And so 24 in this system is the alchemist, transformation in time and space. So it was seen as a transformational agent, something that could make something into something that was better and higher. 6 being the harmony and perfection, so seen as a harmonizer, something that brings harmony into the world. If we look at the vowels, it goes up to 5, and 5 that number gives us the essence. And so 5 wants to know, it explores, it wants to understand. So it brings clarity. So it not only transforms and becomes, it brings something to a higher level, but it also brings clarity. And if we add up those two numbers, we get a number called the overall self-expression. It gives us 29, 11, 2. 29 is the seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So not only bringing clarity, but being able to see in a different way. Not even what is apparent, being seen beyond what is apparent in the material world. So it gives us an aspect of a deeper connection, a clarity that comes from a higher place. That 11, speaking of the prophet, that channel that's able to connect to source and bringing a different type of light, being able to see from a different place. So it gives us the energy of an oil that helps us open up to a higher capacity to see. And in fact, this oil is used to activate the third eye. So it is quite apt. Now, looking at all the words, you could possibly see how in Spanish and English the 29 appears in different places. So from here I can see that it was perhaps used earlier in the Anglo cultures. So I'm going to move on to English. The addition of the vowels giving us that 21, 11, 2. So understanding that essence that has been understood from ancient times was taken into that culture. And that essence of being able to see beyond what is apparent was then assumed. Also used as a protector. It's said that Juniper Berry was used to protect houses from evil. So the actual berry leaves and the fruit was put in different places of the house to protect. At the time of the bubonic plagues, Juniper berry was used as a protector, so people wouldn't get sick. So giving us another aspect of how this berry and this oil was perceived and used in that culture. So if we look at the consonants here, again it gives us a 6. 42 talking about the unconditional love. So different to 24, in here is helping, bringing that harmony and that love into the world. So bringing calm and harmony to people. If we add the two numbers, we get 71, 17, 8. So when we are clear, we're able to discern. So not only bringing clarity, but the capacity to discern what is good for us or not. And then that 71 talks about manifesting what is given to us. So it gives us like an understanding of being able to move forward with that new acquired clarity. So giving us an aspect of a capacity for us to move forward with things that we now understand from a different level. So if you see, there's a progression of the use of the oil. Not only is now seeing like this catalyst to help us see beyond, but not only that, now that we're clear, now that we are able to see beyond what is there, bring this courage to move forward with our plans and become an instrument of the light and discern what is the way, discern what way to move forward. And then we look at Spanish, Valle del Negro, a bit longer name. And if we use, if you look at the vowels, it adds up to 23.5, same as Sanskrit. And if you look in here, there's quite a lot of 5. So there is a passion to see, to understand, to clear. So that gives us the idea that in this area of the world, this oil has been used to clear, to heal. And interestingly, this oil is also used to help with medically is used for kidneys and urinary tract infection issues. So then, you know what the kidneys do? They filter, they clear, they cleanse. So not only at the spiritual level, at the metaphysical level, but at the physical level, now we see that this oil is used for healing. Then if we look at the personality, how it is perceived, again that 29:11:2 is coming into play. So again, you know, bringing the light, bringing clarity, filtering, healing. And if we add the two numbers, we have the 52:16:7. And 7 is a healer. So it is seen as a healing oil. Something that can bring a different way of seeing things, and not a different way of a different paradigm, and bringing this number, the 2 at the back, is an aspect of that love and unconditional love affecting the mind of man in order to move it to and transform it and bring healing. 16 is the mirror. So the mirror needs to be clear to be able to reflect the light properly. Again, talking about that capacity of continuously clearing, cleansing, so we can actually reflect the light of our beings. Now, looking at these 3 names, we can see that that the energy is quite similar. So when I went to Greek, it was surprising that the energy was different. And I thought, how is this? I mean, for the people that know a little bit about numbers, you'll see that these numbers are a bit different to those. So I thought, why is this? And so I started looking into it, and I realized that in Greece, in ancient Greece, this oil was used for a different purpose. It was used to bring more energy and higher stamina to the Olympians. So you can see, oh wow, that's another aspect of this oil that hadn't been explored on the other cultures, but by looking at the name, we can discover that this was a little different for them. So in here, the vowels give us 30. 30 is a number that speaks of someone that wants to help bring up others and make them feel better. So there you go, that stamina, that energy, that strength they needed in order for them to be good at their Olympics, the competition. So they used to rub this oil, smell it, and use this before a competition to help them with their strength and stamina to be better in the competition. And in the personality, that's the 44. 40 talks about that rebirth. So again, this speaks about a total different energy to what we were looking before. This is more physical, more of a personal kind of like the phoenix kind of way. It gives you like that added energy, that new way of being able to move in the world. The addition of the two numbers gives us 70. And 70 talks about bringing courage to move forward. And that courage, that energy, that transformation, and that healing is a bit different to what we were looking at before. But again, we can perceive how the ancient Greek people were using the oil. So you see, there's so many different aspects to this oil. It's so versatile. And it is amazing. Now I'm going to use it more. Before, I only had it for my son. Now I'm going to use it for much more things. And thank you for listening today. Bye.